Dosa to Pizza. I'm Kanchan Jaikumar. This is a lovely session of Rasmalai. Yeah, we know the Rasgullas, and they are going to be in Malai. So the thickened milk, sweetened thickened milk, this Rasgullas are going to float, and so that's why they are called Rasmalais. So let's look into how to make this sweet, yummy Rasmalai right from the stage of preparing the paneer. 2 liters of full cream milk, 200 grams of sugar, 25 ml of lemon juice or 1 full lemon juice, some pistachio sliced, half teaspoon of cardamom powder. Now first we are going to allow this milk to curdle, and we are going to prepare the paneer for the rasagullas. So for that we are going to heat this vessel, and to that vessel what I am doing is I am just adding 1/4 glass of water so that the milk doesn't get settled to the bottom of the vessel. This is a trick. So try this, and we are going to heat this vessel and curdle the milk. So now our milk has started to boil. To the juice of lemon, I'm going to add half glass of water and dilute this juice, and then I'm going to add it to the milk. Can you just see now the milk has started to curdle, and this is what I need. This is enough. It should not become very thick. So I'm going to remove it and immediately run it under the cold water. So here I put a muslin cloth, and I'm going to drain this water. The paneer should not be very hard, so that's why we are running it immediately with the cold water. Here you can use this water as whey water for any other purposes like washing your hair, or it's very healthy. See, initially it was very hot, so I couldn't put my hands and squeeze it. But now it has cooled down, so I am just squeezing it nicely and I am allowing it to become soft paneer. It's done. Now just let's side for half an hour and then remove it. So now let's start preparing the Rabdi, because our paneer is getting ready. Let it cool down, then we'll make it into balls and we'll do it. First, for this Rabdi, we're going to heat a pan. It's preferable to have a non-stick pan, so that it doesn't need much of stirring. Otherwise you'll have to stand near the stove and keep stirring it. You can just put it in low heat for 15 minutes, and so that the milk just like that gets thickened. Now once this milk starts to reduce, and when it's reducing, you can add the sugar. And just leave it for 15 to 20 minutes in low heat. So now and then keep stirring it like this, and what will happen is the thin skins which are getting formed on the top layer, let them just accumulate into the milk itself. See, when the thin skins are formed, you have to just keep stirring and removing it, and you should put it on the sides, so that what will happen, the new skins will form, and that will give a nice creamy flavor to the rasamalais. Now while our Rabdi is getting ready, let's prepare the rasagullas, and then we are going to make them into rasamalai. For that, now we'll have to boil at least around 1 liter of water and add around 4 teaspoons of sugar to it, and then we'll be adding the rasagullas. Give it a good stir and let it boil nicely. Just have a look at this. After half an hour, look at the paneer. See, while you're washing it in the cold water, you should just press it nicely, so that what will happen, thick lumps are not formed. Can you see? It's a very soft paneer. Now again, let's knead it for at least 2 to 3 minutes to get a nice texture. See, can you have a look at this? Look at the texture. They have come out so well that if you just put them together, they become a nice chapati dough. That's the nice, it's a soft texture you're getting out of it. See, it's becoming like a chapati dough. Now make it into some small flat balls and then we can put them into the boiling water. Now take a medium sized ball so that you get a lovely Rasmalai size. Just roll it between your palms and then flatten it. So let's drop into the boiling water. Now all our rasagullas are into the boiling water. So let's cover it up and leave it for 10 minutes so that they double up in size and they get cooked well. Now look at this. The milk is thickening and we have the cream also just floating on the top layer. Let's add the sugar now. We have added the sugar. Now just the sugar and the milk will blend together and form a nice thick rabdi. To that we'll add the soaked rasagullas. So now just look at these rasagullas. They are, they're almost double in size and they've bloated up very well. So let's remove them very carefully and then we'll add them to the rabdis. I'm just mildly squeezing it to remove the water. The rabdi is completely ready. I'm adding the cardamom powder. Now the rasamalais are all just getting ready. They are in the process and they are getting soaked well into the rabdi. They are going to absorb all the milk and they are going to become really yummy and tasty. So let's leave it like this for the next 15 to 20 minutes. Just cover it up. It's not on the stove. We have switched it off and we are going to cover it up and leave it for 10 minutes so that they absorb completely the milk and they become soft and spongy. And then you can serve it as you wish. So dear friends, hope you enjoyed this session of making these lovely yummy rasamalais, and they were simple, isn't it? The straightforward method without any hassles. Just follow the small tips of washing the paneer in cold water, pressing them nicely and putting them into a boiling water. The water should be boiling, and so that the texture and everything is not altered, you get a lovely soft rasamalais. Dosa to Pizza, always enhancing your taste buds. If you like this video, press like, subscribe to Dosa to Pizza, and for your printable recipes, visit dosatpizza.com. Thank you and bye-bye.